Hello guys, have you ever wondered where did Hinduism begin from? As per the archaeological discoveries, it can be found that Hinduism was a religion which was spread all over the world. Today, I'm going to tell you about 10 such different places in the world where proof of existence of Hinduism was found. Number 1. Largest ancient Hindu temple in Indonesia. Construction workers have discovered 5000 years old Hindu Devata Vishnu's temple found underwater near Bali, Indonesia. Locals call this new scuba diving spot at Pemutra beach as Underwater Temple Garden. The workers were digging a drain in the island's capital Denpasar at the Hindu Study Center where they came across the remains of stone temple. They reported the discovery to Bali Archaeology Office, which then unearthed substantial foundations of a structure that the excavation team believes dates from around 13th to 15th century. Number 2. My Sun Sanctuary Shiva Temple in Vietnam. My Sun is a unique Hindu sanctuary located in central Vietnam. It was the capital of the Champa Kingdom and in use from 4th to 13th century AD. The site once contained over 70 structures of brick and stone, dedicated mostly to the deities Shiva, Krishna and Vishnu. Today, only about 20 temples remain due to destruction by bombing of the site. Despite the fall of Champa Kingdom, the Cham culture continues to survive. The Champa script is the descendant of South Indian Brahmin Granth script. Hindu stone temples of Champa contain carvings in Sanskrit. The architecture and the sculpture style of temples in Champa is derived from India. Number 3. Mystery of 1000 Shillings in Cambodia. More than 1000 Shillings and other rock relief carvings of Hindu gods Vishnu, Laxmi, Brahma, Ram, Hanuman found along a 150-meter stretch of the Stangkwal Spian River in Cambodia. This place is about 25 kilometers away from the main Angkor Wat group of monuments. It is commonly known as the Valley of Thousand Lingas or the River of Thousand Lingas. Motifs for the stone carvings are mainly shivlings depicted as nearly arranged pumps that cover the surface of a sandstone bedrock and ling designs. The carvings of vestiges begin with the reign of King Suryavarman I and ended with the reign of King Udityavarman II. These two kings ruled between the 11th and 12th centuries. These 1000 lingas, but not other sculptures, are attributed to a minister of Suryavarman I during the 11th century, and these were carved by hermits who lived in the area. Inscriptions at that site testify to the fact that most of the sculpting was done during 1059 AD. Number 4. 1000-year-old Hindu temple excavated in Bangladesh. Archaeologists from Bangladesh have uncovered a historical site in northwest Bangladesh. They have unearthed a 1000-year-old Vishnu temple at Madhavgaon village in the north district of Dinajpur. The temple was built following the unique Navrath architecture technology. The archaeologists have found a 7-meter high brick structure and a 144 square meter solidly built platform with a square cell at the center. The outer walls of the temple has 9 chariot projections which indicates towards the Navrath technique of architecture. The temple is thought to be constructed between the 10th and the 11th century. The team had earlier discovered another same Hindu temple that belonged to the Pala dynasty in Bengal. Number 5. Mysterious Alqaim in Russia. Alqaim is an archaeological site situated in the southern Ural steppe just north of the Russian-Kazakhstan border. The site is generally dated to the 17th century BC. Earlier dates up to the 20th century BC have been proposed. It was a settlement of Sintash culture. The 17th century BC date suggests that the settlement was coeval with or just after the Indo-Aryan migration into South Asia and Mesopotamia, and that it was either an early Iranian culture or an unknown branch of Indo-Iranian that did not survive into historical times. In order to gain publicity, the early investigators described Alqaim as the ancient capital of early Aryan civilization as described in the Avesta and Vedas. Swastik city and the Mandal city. The swastik description refers to the floor plan of the site which may appear similar to the swastika symbol. Number 6. Goddess Laxmi statue in Pompeii in Italy. In 1939, Italian archaeologist Professor Maiuri discovered an artifact in the ruins of ancient Pompeii that had a very Indian origin. This ivory statuette, which survived the disaster and lasted for all these 2000 years, was identified as that of the goddess Laxmi and dated to around 1 AD. It has since then been quoted as the goddess Laxmi statue in Pompeii in many books and articles. This figure's exact identity is quite unclear. However, in terms of iconography and technique, the closest comparisons can be made with ivory figurines recovered from the central and northwestern parts of the subcontinent and datable to the 1st century AD. Two of these examples were found in the sites of Bokhardan and Ther in central India, and the third was excavated in Afghanistan along with a large cache of ivory, bone, glass and metal objects. The most amazing thing is, this little statue that survived the intense heat of lava, the disaster, and is now a testament to the spread of Hinduism to the Europe. Number 7. Ancient Shivling in Ireland. In County Meath in Ireland on the hills of Tara sits a mysterious stone known as Leah Fail, the Stone of Destiny. According to the Annals of the Four Masters, an ancient document written by the Franciscan monks between 1632 to 1636 AD, this stone was brought to Ireland by the Tuatha De Danann, a supernaturally gifted people. Some speculate it that they were who brought the power to make prawns to Ireland. They were the main deities of the pre-Christian Gaelic Ireland. The Tuatha De Danann, meaning the children of the goddess Danu, are said to have ruled Ireland from 1897 BC to 1700 BC. Having arrived from the coast on ships, the Christian monks viewed the stone as a pagan stone idol symbolic of fertility. This stone was so important that it was used for the coronation of all Irish kings until 500 AD. The Vedic tradition also has a goddess Danu, the daughter of Daksha, wife of Kashyap Muni, who was the goddess of the rivers. The word Danu in Sanskrit means flowing water. As the daughter of Daksha, her sister Sati would have been married to Lord Shiva. Finally, Tara, meaning star in Sanskrit, is another name for the wife of Lord Shiva. To practitioners of Vedic tradition, the Leah Fail matches very closely to the Shivling. Number 8. 5,000 years old Temple of Fire in Peru. Archaeologists in Peru say they have discovered a temple at the ancient site of El Parazo near the capital Lima. Entry to this rectangular structure, estimated to be 5,000 years old, was via a narrow passageway, they say. At its center, the archaeologists from the Peru's Ministry of Culture found a hearth which they believe was used to burn ceremonial offerings. With 10 ruins, El Parazo is one of the biggest archaeological sites in central Peru. The archaeologists found this structure measuring 22 by 26 feet in the right wing of main pyramid. They have been carrying out conservation work on the site on behalf of Peru's Ministry of Culture when they came across the remains, which had been obscured by sands and rock. They said the temple walls were made of stone and covered in fine yellow clay, which also contained some traces of red paint. The archaeologists said that the find suggests that the communities in the late pre-ceramic age around 3500 to 1800 BC were more closely connected than they have been previously thought. Number 9. Mystery of the White City, the City of Monkey God. The group of explorers that discovered the remains of an ancient city in the jungle of Honduras while hunting for the legendary lost city of La Ciudad Blanca, the White City, otherwise known as the City of Monkey God, almost lost their faces to a flesh-eating parasite. Inhabitants of the ancient city had abandoned it in 16th century after believing God had cursed the city with disease. La Ciudad Blanca is a legendary city that was said to be located in the virgin rainforest of eastern Honduras. By 1930s, there was a rumor of the place in Honduras called the City of Monkey God, which was equated with Ciudad Blanca, and in 1939, adventurer Theodore Mode claimed to have found it and brought thousands of artifacts back to the United States to prove it. According to Mode, the indigenous people said that a giant statue of Monkey God was buried there. The monkey god resembles to the Hindu god Hanuman, which proves the links to Hinduism even in that place. Number 10. The mystery of the giant swastika symbol in Mexico. The enigmatic symbol has caused quite a debate since people saw the mysterious symbol while going to Google Earth and seeing in the middle of nowhere, not far from Roswell, the controversial swastika. But who put it there, and how old is it? Many people have claimed that the enigmatic symbol found near Roswell is the result of Nazi occultism and even alien worship due to its proximity to Roswell, where one of the most famous UFO sightings in history occurred. For the Hindus and the Buddhists in India and other Asian countries, the swastika was an important symbol of many thousands of years, and to this day the symbol can still be seen in abundance on temples, buses, taxis, and even on the cover of books. It was also used in ancient Greece and can be found in the remains of the ancient city of Troy, which existed 4,000 years ago. So thank you guys for watching. I hope I was able to deliver what I wanted to say. So see you guys later, and be sure to share and subscribe. Thank you and have a nice day.